Hey, good morning. How you guys doing today? This is Eddie with Eclipse Rising Tarot. Man, we do a little reading for you guys today. I'm going to do a reading for the Scorpio Collective. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's early. Early. How are you guys doing this morning, Scorpio Collective? Spirit guides, what do we have for the Scorpio Collective? This may not resonate with everybody, so take what does and leave what doesn't, okay? We got for the Scorpio Collective. Scorpio. Here we got. Man, this weather, well, it's getting so damn humid here in town. I live in Fredericksburg, Texas, so it's something. And it's not even August yet. Man. Can you imagine? Boy. Spirit guides, what do you have for the Scorpio Collective? So we got here. All right. So, like I said, this may not resonate with everybody. So, whatever resonates with you, keep it. If it doesn't, leave it for the rest, okay? Cross watchers, roles are reversed. You know that. I know that. If you don't, now you know. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. That means you guys are working hard towards something, huh? What are y'all working on, Scorpio? Let's see. Let's find out, huh? Oh, boy. Okay. Star card. Tower moment. And the Devil card. Like I said, this may not resonate with everybody, so let's see. So, Scorpio, let's see, guys have walked away from something. And your Star card, that's you're optimistic. You're definitely moving forward in your star energy there. Yeah. Whatever you moved away from had you definitely sleepless nights. And you got some communication. Somebody's trying to come back in. Whatever it was you left behind, whoever it was, for whoever this is for, you may be having communication from this person that you walked away from. Yeah, a communication card there. But with the Three of Wands, it looks like you're gonna be leaving them behind. I think you're gonna be leaving that person out. You're not gonna go back. For a lot of you guys, I mean, some of you guys will. I sense you will. Some of you guys won't. A lot of you guys are gonna leave them like this here. Yeah, leave them all up in their mess. I don't know what happened. I don't know the dynamic. However, you know, with the Devil card, yeah. Could be a Capricorn. Could be an Aquarius. Could be a Cancer. Oh boy, yeah, you're definitely not taking anything. You're not, I don't think you're gonna work with anybody right now. I think you are gonna leave this person in the Hangman position. With the Tower card, definitely. Yeah. You're in your Emperor energy. You're not putting up with the shit anymore. And you got the Empress. Let's see what else you got here. Yeah. You're waiting on your Ace of Cups. You got your Ace of Cups here. You guys are not taking their crap anymore for a lot of you guys. Don't know exactly what happened. But yeah, you guys definitely walked away from something. You're licking your wounds. See a little bandage on his head. And he's like, oh man. Excuse my fingernails. I was working on a roof yesterday and I got some of that stuff on me. It wouldn't come off. Still won't come off. That's what happens when you try to work. Oh, look at that. Yeah, they're all up in their stuff. Yeah. You walked away. For a lot of you guys, you walked away. You're in your star energy. You're not having those sleepless nights anymore, or they're having. Matter of fact, come think about it. Communication cards. So you walked away. You're in your star energy. Yeah, I think for a lot of you guys, you left them like this here. They're having sleepless nights and they're trying to contact you now. Yep. At first, excuse me, I'm still waking up. It's kind of early, but I want to get some readings in, and Scorpio was on the brain. Yeah, you're not accepting it. No, you're leaving this person out. You're leaving them in hangman position. I mean, if that's where they want to be, that's where they want to be. That's their choice. You know, you didn't. You're not forcing them to be anywhere. That's their choice. They're all in their feelings because you're not taking them back, and they're gonna want to communicate. So for a lot of you guys, expect some sort of communication. Excuse me. Let me get my coffee going here. I wake up. Put that over there. Okay. Yeah. So for a lot of you guys, you're not gonna accept them back. Some of you guys, you may. Yeah. Judgment. Somebody's under judgment. Or for a lot of you guys, I think you might have just... See, this is something to know about Scorpios. You guys, for a lot of you guys, not all of you guys will put up with a lot of shit, right? For a long time, it's like you got this little tablet, little notebook, right? That's how I imagine. And this person makes a mistake, right? And you jot this down, you're jotting it down, you're jotting it down, you're jotting it down. And you're basically letting them hang themselves to the point to where they do something really bad, and you're like, no, I think that did it for me. I think I've had enough. That's quite enough. And basically hang themselves. Judgment. You're going towards your Ace of Cups. You're in your Emperor power. You're the Empress. You're not putting up with this shit. Emperor. So you got both cards. Emperor, Empress. Yeah, you guys, whoever this reading's for, male or female, you definitely are in your power. And you, with your Ace of Cups and your Star card, yeah. Yep. Excuse me. Like I said, it could be I'm picking up the water sign, earth sign, an air sign. Of course, these are just energies, so that's it could be any sign really. So yeah, with your strength card, well, you get a lot of major arcanas coming out here. Whatever happened there, you guys definitely y'all definitely had to pull it together, and with the strength card, yeah, you guys are definitely pulling it together. You Scorpios, like I was saying, for a lot of y'all, I'm not tagging all of y'all with this. For a lot of you guys, you have big hearts. You're gonna sit there, you're gonna put up with some shit for a while, until they just do something so bad, you're just gonna say fuck it. And I think that's what happened here. It's a judgment. And now they're having sleepless nights. Now they're going through it. And you didn't. All you did was love this person. For a lot of you guys, you open your hearts. You welcome to your home. For a lot of you guys, there's children involved. For you women, inviting somebody in your house that you trust, they come stay with you or something like that. You got children, the kids start to, like the guy or, whatever the dynamic may be. And they pull this bullshit. And it's the sad part. For a lot of you guys out there, and I'm not just saying this guys, women do the same thing. I mean, women, but guys, you get involved with these women and they got these kids, and these kids get attached to you. And you hurt them. Cheat on them, mistreat them. You guys have to separate. You know who suffers? The children. They don't know what happened. Sometimes the kids think, did I do something wrong? So when people get involved with single mothers or single fathers, and they have children, these children, you have to think about all these things. If you become involved with somebody who has children, understand that not only you with this person, you're becoming a part of their family. And it really fucks things up, man. The kids, a lot of children don't understand what's going on, especially, if they become, connected with you and then all of a sudden you have to go. and they're wondering what happened. Think about that for a lot of you guys. I'm not saying I'm not pointing any fingers. I've just seen it happen so many times. Um, it happens. However, that's the result of it in a lot of cases. In some cases, the children may be older or something like that. But when they're younger, it's hard. It's hard on them. So just think about that, guys. I'm just going to put that out there. I've seen it happen so many times. I have a lot of friends, and I'm single. If I'm dating, I take all into consideration. Um, not that I avoid women with children or anything like that. It's not that. It's just you just gotta know. Yeah, like I said, you Scorpio. A lot of you guys are very giving, very very loving, caring people, and you put up with a lot of shit until somebody fucks you around, fuck around, and find out. Now they're gone. Now they're all up in their head. Now they're having sleepless nights. Now they're trying to communicate, and with this devil card, could be codependency issues with them. Codependency issues with them. Sorry, it's early. Could be possessiveness. I don't know the dynamic, but for those of you who are experienced let me tell you something. It's another thing. Love, right? this is probably not a twin. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't see it. No. When somebody loves you, they're not gonna hurt you like this. Whatever they did, with that codependency and all that crap, that's possessiveness. Nobody owns you. Nobody owns you. You don't own anybody. You can be with somebody. You guys can, walk side by side down the path, looking in the same direction, with the same goals, or maybe not the same goals, but you know what I mean. Overall, just going down the same path, same direction, trying to achieve the same things in life, right? And that's cool. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, for those of you guys who just got out of a relationship, just make sure that you heal. There's got to, I've seen it happen where some couples, they'll break up and, then somebody will find, another person that suits them and then they hop right into it, right? And it works out sometimes, but that's not always going to happen. So what's best for a lot of you guys to do is to actually heal. Give yourself time to love yourself again. Heal them wounds. Treat yourself for a little bit. And then, if this person that you left behind or whatever, you just let them know, hey man, if they try to come back, they are going to come back with communication. That Eight of Wands is here. They are going to come back. They're going to try to talk to you and try to sort things out. My advice to you is to just say, hey, look, it's probably best right now if we need a little time apart. Sort things out. If they're not willing to wait, then they're not invested. You know what I mean? Somebody who's invested and who actually loves you will wait. And I've seen people wait for a long time, unless you're just, breadcrumbing them or gaslighting them and all that other stuff. That's awful. Yeah. See, there's a lot of secrecy, there's a lot of things that they're not telling you. And that's another problem. You got to be careful with that. If they do, when they do come back, because they will, understand they may have motives. They may be, there's some people that, okay, so you break up with somebody and they get all in their damn feelings, right? And some people, it's a game. They get all hurt and shit. They want to come back and hurt you back because you hurt them. So they'll play a game and they'll, oh yeah, I love you, and you get back in there and I don't know if it's a money issue or maybe they want your money. I don't know. For a lot of you guys, I pick up that it is with the pentacles there. It's possible. They see that you're a giving person, and this may not be for everybody, but they see that you're a giving person. Or maybe they don't have no damn money. Maybe they're some broke ass. Whoever this fucking person is, they're. I don't sense anything good coming out of this. I mean, with that, especially with the Moon card, the Devil card, the Tower. I mean, obviously, it's universe is telling you something, man. It's and for a lot of you guys, you got the message, and you guys are like, screw this, I'm out, man. They're coming back. They have some kind of ill intention. They're hiding something. Hell, they could have been cheating on you. I'm not sure. I don't see third party in here, but you never know. You don't know. So with that Moon card now, Definitely an indicator that whoever you're dealing with is got some secrets. Uh, what their intentions are, I have no idea. Let's see what we got. Yeah, King of Wands. Yeah, you really need to. You really need to just be aware. Just if you do decide to talk to this person, look for the flags. Be mindful. There's the word, mindful, when you deal with this person. Uh, like I said, you got to have a gap. There has to be a gap. If you hop right back into it, you know what I mean? Imagine two people boxing, you know what I mean? And they're boxing and they break the fight. You guys, I want to fight you again. Okay, well, you shouldn't be fighting, boxing's boxing, but then, relationships shouldn't be fighting at all. But look at it as an example, right? If you get right back in the ring with this person, y'all both can be hurt. Still, you got to heal. So maybe not a good example. Hey, something like you get what I'm saying. You gotta heal them wounds, right? Then y'all can come back in, y'all can sort it out. You know, don't fight. That was a bad example. That's all I can think of at the moment. It's freaking 5:30 in the morning. Come on. So yeah, think about it like that. Be mindful when after your wounds are healed or you feel stronger, more confident in yourself, and start to love yourself again. And now know that you must. I mean, you don't have to, but I highly suggest after a relationship, you need to spend time with yourself or your family, your kids. Focus on those things. Things. Focus on what's important in your life, and that should be you. If you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else. You know what I mean? And your cup's overflowing. So I think that's why I keep looking at the pentacles in this cup overflowing. I think this person that you were with was really relying on you financially. And they might be coming back with that moon card just because you supported their broke ass or no job, having ass, or whatever it was. If this is somebody you really love and I'm talking like this, it may not, hey, it may not be your dynamic. It could be something that I'm sure there's a lot of you Scorpio out there, and I'm sure there's a whole handful of you guys like, yeah, that mother broke ass, leech, blah, blah, blah. Y'all got your words. So just be mindful. When you do reconnect, I suggest text, maybe a phone call, because I know a lot of you Scorpios, you guys, at the same time, for a lot of you guys, I'm picking up that you guys just closed the book. Y'all closed the door. Y'all just y'all moved on. Turn the page. And for Scorpios, you guys have put up with a lot, right? For a lot of you guys. But once you're done, you're fucking done. Once you're done, you realize that this person played me. You're writing notes. You're keeping score. And after you dumped them or whatever happened, they want to come back. There's a lot to answer, especially if you've been jotting all this stuff down mentally. Or maybe hell, you might have a damn fucking notebook that thick full of all the shit they did to you. For all I know. And for him to answer to all that, whatever it was. And I sense that a lot of you guys are just not going to. You're gonna be like, no, that's it. I gave you a chance. You fucked it up. I let you use my car, let you stay in my house, met my family, my mom, you hung around the kids, now the kids got connected, look what you do. That's some fucked up shit. Nah. Excuse my language. But it's really messed up, man. Really screwed up. Yeah. You guys are making a choice, I believe, for a lot of you guys just to spend time alone. Sort things out. Work on things. If you have children, you're going to have to, realign. And that's what a lot of people don't understand when there's children involved. After they leave, then you and the kids have to, recenter and go back to that dynamic of just being you and your kids. And for this person to try to come back in, that's going to be a problem. Because now you're going to be thinking, hey, man, I don't think we can do this again. I don't think my children can handle this. I'm not going to put my children through this. I'm not going to put myself through this. And that's a sensitive subject for me. because I see it so much. You know, I work, uh, I maintain a lot of property, so I meet a lot of people and a lot of single mothers, and I see arguments and fights. I see all kinds of stuff, man. All races and different, big house, little house, all kinds of houses, different, you know, lifestyles. You know, poor, rich, you know, whatever, middle class. I see it all. I see it all. And you know, I meet a lot of these kids, and they're like, you know, and I see, you know, as I'm there doing whatever I'm doing, you know, I'm an electrician too, so I do a lot of electrical work, and I'll be in there, and I'm just working, and I'll see these you know, family dynamics, and a lot of them are like boyfriends or girlfriends, and there's a lot of things involved, you know, substances and whatnot, a lot of, you know, alcohol and stuff like that, and yeah, I see all kinds of weird stuff. So I even had to run from my house one day because there was a uh, they started yelling, "Hey man, they're gonna come! They're gonna come hit our house!" I was like, "What?" I grabbed my tools and I bailed out. I was like, "Hell no! I get out of here! I ain't trying to put. I ain't trying to be a part of that. I ain't going down like that." Hey, it happens, man. Got the hell out of there, man. Hell no. I mean, I've seen a lot. You know, that's one thing I could say that, you know, being in this line of work, you know, and oh man, it's a trip, and people can be a trip. But I'm off the subject now. I was just just had this uh, nostalgic moment. Look at there, lover's card. So you may have somebody coming in. You may know who it is. It could be an air sign. That's what I'm picking up on. Hmm. Are you ready for it though? Are you ready? You notice I did my little work on my card. I had to I put a speedo on the guy, and I put a little bikini on the woman to cover him up so I wouldn't get in trouble. Hey, there's nothing wrong with personalizing your cards. It just brings them closer to you. Yeah, I'm not trying to get flagged for any of that stuff, so I'm careful. Yeah, see this here. Careful, careful, careful. Mm-mm. It's gonna happen. So you guys separated from this person. You left their ass. You ran them off. Told them to kick rocks. They're trying to They're trying to communicate with you guys. You have a new offer coming in. It may be somebody, one of your exes or something. I don't know. I'm not too sure yet. I'll check on the next card. And now they want to fight. Evidently, for some of you guys, Scorpio, you collective, you guys must have that magic something going on, because this person's ready to fight. They're not ready to let you go. Be careful. Be careful with the devil card, the possessiveness. It's a lot of people think they own your ass. Be careful with that. That ain't right. That's not good. Especially if it's a, you know, you're a little woman or a little guy, a little woman, big old gorilla dude or something like that, and don't like the fact that you're with somebody else. Just be careful. Be mindful. Think about that. I'm not saying be scared. Just, you know, there's people that take care of people like that, and they call the police. So they get paid well, and they get trained to kick people's asses like that all the time. That's all they do. Trust me, daily basis. That's all. That's all they do is train to kick ass. So if anybody gives you any problems, that's what they get paid for. That's what we pay taxes for. Utilize it. Trust me, they'll take care of the business. That's what they do. For a lot of you guys, I don't see you going into any of this. With this independence, this is the card of independence, self-sufficiency, just you, your family, your monies, and you don't need none of this. For a lot of you guys, and quite honestly, this is probably the best route to go for a little bit. Honestly, this is the best way to go. Focus on yourself right now. Focus on your family, your kids. Focus on your finances. Stay busy. The universe will put your divine partner, your soulmate, will be put in your path when you're ready. A lot of these, what we call karmics, karmic relationships, these karmic people that you will deal with in your life, or just put in your path as a lesson, things to learn. So you get with them, maybe out of lust, maybe they're beautiful, he's gorgeous, he's big, she's blah, 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 whatever. however you connected with the person, there was something lacking, but the universe decided to put them in your path as a lesson. You learn some lessons from them. You complete the cycle, which I believe is what happened here. You completed a cycle. That's over. That cycle's done. It's closed. Whatever you learn from them, whether it be good, bad, up or down. There's a guy, a Sadhguru. He's on YouTube, the Indian mystic guy. He says, look, he says, when a lot of people say that, oh, I'm losing. He says, you never lose. You were born with nothing, you die with nothing. In between those 2 points, there's only gain. That means any experience, whether you smash your finger or you fall in love or you break up or you get hurt or you hurt somebody, whatever, everything's an experience. It's all experiences. They're all lessons. You know what I mean? That's basically how life is. So these karmics you're dealing with are just teaching you lessons. You take what you've learned from that dynamic, from that situation, from that relationship, you move forward. When you're ready, your soulmate will be put in your path for you. As long as you keep moving. Don't stop moving. Don't try to repeat cycles and think you're going to change anybody. You can't change anybody. You can only change how you deal with people. You can only control how you deal with people. You can't control people. You can't change them. They have to want to change. And that's what that gap's for. That's what that space between you and them. If you decide to, reconcile or sort things out with them, make sure you put some space between you. You know what I mean? And see how they react. May work out. You never know. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. You focus on yourself. Do you, Scorpio? You don't need to. You don't need anybody. If you need somebody in order to feel good about yourself, that's not a good thing. You definitely need to go within. You learn to love yourself so you can love others. If you don't love yourself, you can't love others. That's universal law. It's just the way it goes. A lot of people think they need people in their lives in order to move forward. A lot of people think they need people in order to do anything, that they need purpose. Purpose. You need to find your purpose. And it doesn't have to do with the next person. Once you find your purpose, and a lot of people spend a lot of their time, or most of their lives, working jobs and stuff like that to make them miserable. And that sucks. I worked, in my line of work, I've always liked doing this type of work. However, once I started realizing that I could read cards, I was like, ooh, I could do that. Man, I love this. This is awesome. So I do both, for now. Find something that's passionate toward you. Focus on that. With that Page of Pentacles, that's what I'm getting. For a lot of you guys, don't worry about all that love stuff right now. I mean, it's there. Like I said, it's all in divine timing. The universe will put the person in your path when you're ready. Maybe for a lot of you guys, you just need to focus on you. Love yourself. You know what I mean? You don't have to have somebody else making you feel good about yourself. Yeah, you don't want to go that route. And it just that's codependency. And you guys definitely don't want to go that route. It's just not a good way to go. For lust, because they have this or that, or a big this, or a, gorgeous, and blah, 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 all that stuff. That's just lust. You're gonna go back in the cycle for pleasures, for just momentary. It doesn't last. A couple days later, you're like, yeah, what the hell was I thinking? Oh, I can't believe I took him back. Yeah, facts. That's the way it works. It happens a lot. So with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. I got a couple more readings I got to do. So Scorpio, whoever this is for, just be mindful if you do decide to take them back or hear them out with that communication card. You're definitely strong people. You know what to do. And for those who walked away, you got incoming love with the Lover's card. Then, for a lot of you guys, focus on yourself. Independence, loving yourself. You guys have a blessed one. We'll see y'all next time.